Very good morning to you all. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is the African Renaissance Television. Ooh, the show is Rise and Shine. We focus normally on Nigeria. Why Nigeria? I believe that to talk about us, which is what this TV station stands about, African, Nigeria is a standing point. It's a starting point. It's the biggest land and the largest of all the nations, with all the possible potential. So when I talk to Nigeria, I talk to the rest of Africa. So this is the only way I do. From time to time, we're going to move around the continent. Hopefully, I'll be in Addis Ababa next month to do one or two things. And when I come back, the show will be a little bit more intense on the entire Africa. But today, something really interests me. And I think we should talk about it. I don't want to waste time bringing my people in because they are here. You know, they don't come on time because I really want to protest. If they don't come on time, I'm going to have issue with them. All right, let's start with all of them. They're here. Nice. Let me see. Asaba and Abuja. A very good morning to you guys.
Very
Good morning. Good morning, London.
Good morning, Asuro. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
I go here this morning now. Only God knows what I do for the weekend. People I don't do bad. I don't know. I go here money. I know what I do for weekend. Anyway, today that we talk about the lighter side of us. London is gathered today. London is gathered about one of those things I say is special about us. And it is called the Notting Hill Carnival. It is a very, very important day. I want you guys to take a look at this image. This is London as it is. Always a 3-day event where the whole world gather to celebrate the best of London. And you see, when I talk, I don't think I guess that much.
Is it different from Halloween?
No, this is not Halloween. This is the carnival.
Okay. This is the
This is
London
called
Carnival.
Like Calabar Carnival.
Yes, you have the
Notting Hill
Calabar
Festival.
Carnival.
Is it the Notting Hill Festival?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We call it the Notting Hill Carnival.
The Notting Hill Carnival.
Now, I want you guys to take something from this because it's a big day. I didn't want to celebrate the carnival for what it is. I want to relate it as it concerns us. That's who Daddy Chris is. Now, this carnival is inspired by the Caribbean. Now, let me tell you, who are the Caribbean? The people who want to sell as slaves. They're the one that occupied that part of the Caribbean. They find their feet here. They are now the true Africans in diaspora, not us. When you talk of African in diaspora, you're not talking about us that ran away. The ones we didn't run.
They did not take us along.
No, they never. You push them away. You sold them as slaves. Your forefather did.
I wish I had been sold.
Yes. And what I want to say is this. This carnival is the pride of London.
Of course.
They organize it every year. What did they do? You see the very word of the mayor of London. I want to quote the mayor of London. He said, the world famous carnival, which is the Notting Hill Carnival, has returned to the heart of West London. Londoners, visitors together to celebrate our Caribbean communities. Quote me. Our Caribbean communities. So it is not just, it did come from nowhere. Well, so let's go to the Notting Hill Carnival. What does it mean? I want you there to know that the people that inspire the carnival here, people like you, they are your heritage. This is actually your culture being celebrated here. In as much as they could remember it. You see, these guys were taken away from Africa as slaves. The little of they can carry in their head, they carried it along. Oh, that's why I love the song. by the rivers of Babylon,
Babylon.
there we sat
sat
down, and there we were.
down.
When we remember Zion. He said, when I don't want to go to that side because that's the part I don't want to hear. You know, when the wicked carries away captivity, what did they require from us a song? How can we sing the Lord's song in our strange land? All right, they are singing this song, the Lord's song, in this land, London, because London has begun to become part of us. Let's assume that we are merging now. We are becoming one. I wrote a script. My London is coming very soon. You guys will see. What am I saying? This is African culture celebrated in London today. I just want you guys to see that with this. When they say they're celebrating listen to the very word of the mayor. I'm not the one talking. He said to celebrate our Caribbean. I'm quoting him from his Facebook page. Celebrating our Caribbean communities. You know what we call them here? They call it Black African. That's how, you know, when they take the buses in the UK, it's either a Black African or you're African Caribbean. Or Black Caribbean. That's what they say. They like to say Black Caribbean. You know? Hey, there's somewhere I'm going. And he went further to say, the streets were alive with music of joy, showing the best of our city and the power of culture. Thank you, Mayor. That is from the mayor point of view. But I'm Daddy Chris. That's not what Notting Hill means to me. It means something else. What does Notting Hill mean to you? Now, I want to say something. If we agree that you see, I always come to this place, I say, there is a place called the Promised Land. The Promised Land is actually Africa. It's where you're staying. And Nigeria is the biggest in this Africa we're talking about. Do you even understand that? Before you open your mouth and talk trash about the place, because the place is not the problem. The people, the thieves are the problem. Our forefathers, in the name of King, sold our brothers. We're still selling them today. Our politicians are still selling us today. Pushing young people to go onto the river, go to Libya, they are there. Crossing the sea and dying. But let's not go into the negative side of us today. Maybe let's see what I can be a little bit positive. Let's look at this. But can it ever be bright in my time? That's why I'm confused. Sometimes I want to come here and talk good. There's a very beautiful topic I prepared for Nigeria. I couldn't present it. So maybe let's stick to this. When you see this, when you see colors, who are the people you see, Mary? Do they not look like you?
Yeah.
Now you got with this.
Dark skin.
Thank you.
They're mostly Caribbeans. African Caribbean, African Americans.
No single difference between you and the Caribbean. They're just your brothers. Taken away. Where did I sing that song?
These people, they really carried us. So during the slave trade, are you sure the people they carried is not more than the ones they left here in the country? Because I don't understand.
What they left, Mary, let me tell you.
When they left us, we started procreating. That's why we seem to be. As they left us, now we start to.
Looking like they carried the best. Like they carried almost. They carried
the same. No, Mary, they carried the same people, but they carried them to an organized society.
No,
good weather.
Engineer, shut up. Tell it, shut up. Shut up.
They
just leave us here. They just leave us here so they fulfill. They left us here to fulfill the Bible.
Why they don't go carry all those Congo people? They not all those Shasha people in Congo to go and carry. It's about
Mary, God bless you, Mary. Mary, you know what? No, engineer, sometimes listen to yourself. These young children are defeating you. You know what they left in Africa? It's what we call the genetic garbage.
Shasha Congo. That's what they left.
What they left with the people like engineer. When of it take not the keep right.
And that's
Daddy,
no bullet. No bullet that hits you.
and the best as they see this thing.
Engineer
At the best.
At the best. You know the truth
You
is
not
this.
best reach me.
No, wait. For you to survive that journey in the boat to America or to Europe, you know what it is? I beg, when I go Badagry again, go take a walk into that road. There's a place they call the point of no return. Just it's a tourist zone today.
Yes.
How they were taking slaves away. If you're not strong, you're not going to reach Europe. You go don't die for road.
Now make them leave engineer behind now. You know,
Exactly. So what they left is the garbage.
18 hours they will be on chain.
Mary,
18
have you
hours
seen
they
people
will
in
chain
America?
your body.
They're not people like me not in America like black people. The one they see them now, they torture people.
They carry the best of the best. That's the truth.
And now they do 100 meters. Now they do all the sport now for America, for Europe, for the Caribbean.
They don't even know where they came from.
You see, what is so beautiful, when I'm telling this story, it's not to fight back, but to take a look at what the African culture has inspired in Europe today. The little they carried along is what they have used to inspire, and it is what is reigning in London today. What about you? Where did things start from? Where are you? Now, you know the sad part, my daughters, this is trouble. Amidst all this,
It is.
only one in this kind of that is going on now. Only one state is represented in Nigeria. Okay, Mary, only one state is in London today. So there's a corner called, I beg, who forgets the state? Only one state. The state is Lagos State.
The people that sold us, they are very greedy. We're not selling people anyhow, collecting money.
Mary,
they need to
they're not the sellers now. The question is,
you want to discover the people that sold us.
Mary, not talk about those. Oh, Mary, they talk of people when sell your father. What are the people selling you now? Because somebody will take your money to bring it to Europe, and you are looking for the same money, borrowing the same money with interest. Not be sell you.
Exactly.
Now, our forefathers sold us physically, but some people sold us now by taking our money to Europe, and we borrow the same money, and we pay interest on our money, Mary.
And those ones they sold physically that they are enjoying more than the ones that they are selling now. This one they sold now. You are inside the same suffering. Inside the same economy that you are still suffering. You don't even know that they are selling you. And this one they know that they sold them physically.
Maybe, Mary, we never ask ourselves, say, maybe we get what God be best for us. There is a curse on Africa. We never ask why. You sold your brothers and your sisters, and you think God is happy with you? For those of you in Africa, you sold them and you think God is happy. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I know you don't want to talk about it. But we just keep quiet. But you know, it's sad. But what I want to say today is, now your culture is now used to lead London today. London is lit up by the very people you sold away. You know, when we saw Joseph became a king, a prime minister in Egypt. And he was even still ready to help them. They are still ready to help you. These people are ready to help you. Do you know I can deal better with the Caribbean than they deal with a Nigerian in Europe? Because you people don't think the way I think. Sorry. It takes a lot to think like me today. No, really, this is important. The only state in this global event, the whole world is gathered today in London. I mean, the whole world is gathered. Only one state has picked up this. And the state is Lagos State. I'm coming somewhere. Bring this after my people back. Bring that back. Bring that to my back. Don't run. Because now go tell me, governor, say, now wait till I talk with this. What did they do this people? Okay.
I think they are network.
Una go send message to Governor Boriwuri today. It is long overdue, this topic. I didn't want to talk about this. I tried to play with it, but why will I not talk about the carnival, which is what is happening in London today? The mayor of London has given his own spin of what the carnival means for him or for London. But this is what the carnival means for me. It's my people that we sold that have come to color another city that is not their own. But this is not their destiny, Mary. We sold them. But that's not what is really painful. Now, in the midst of all this, you cannot say London is not your own. Let us say cannot say London is not its own. There is no community that is not in London. London is the greatest city on earth. That's what I said in my movie. There's no city. This is United Nations. When you are here, you see every community is in London. Every community. Go to Ogara community. They plate the food with the whole meeting. There's no community that does not come together in this small city you call London. I'm not talking of the United Kingdom. In London. And that's where this carnival is taking place today. That's to tell you what London means. Now, the only people that could take a cue and let me go and establish my presence with my people is the Lagos state government. They have a corner. Today, if you go there, maybe you go dance, you go eat. Now, this is not only inspired with this costume alone. It's inspired with music and food. I'm going to talk about food one day. Food, food. If the Caribbean food is now a global food, why is African food not yet? Let's not go into that. It will be too complicated. Let's stick to the carnival today. And I want to stick to this. You know what is so funny? Now, Lagos is in old. You see, my father said one thing. I go speak here. Amari Omafe. That is, you they imitate person they reach. Now, very big word. Maybe if you see somebody doing good thing, you imitate the person so you become rich. It is wrong to jealous, but it is okay to imitate. A jealous person is a fool. But the right thing to do is to imitate what is right. I want to use the word. A big difference between imitating and jealousy. Big one.
I think they still see imitating as competition. You know, there's healthy competition and unhealthy competition as well.
When it becomes unhealthy, it becomes jealousy. Because there's no reason. Maybe if I see you doing a good thing and I want to be like you, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to ask you how you did it. And you become my mentor. Telling me how you managed to get there, Mary. Nobody. Only when you go to the man and you say the man is stupid, then he don't want to show you. You imitate. Imitation is the only way you get things right. We are not going to, we have a lot of good things going on in Europe today. We need to imitate the good one. No need to jealous the good things. Imitate it. Anyway, let's move quickly forward because we don't have a lot of time. Africa is in a haste. You see, we are dancing. You know what's so funny? Lagos, I like to show this is the carnival. How about this? Wow. You see, this is a blend of culture.
Yeah.
The only place you go to
Why if somebody dresses, look at the degree and say, wow, this is not the degree. If somebody dresses like this now, you'll be the first to condemn the person. But now, wow. I'm always saying,
you can
I'll tell you the truth.
You can, Mary, you can visualize what the wow.
Any man see me
Mary, there's no man, Mary, there's nobody that will see the beautiful pictures. No man that will not say, wow. I mean, you're looking at
that's how you dress like this, so how are you dress like this on the normal, apart from this carnival?
Mary, if someone dresses like this on the normal or not, Mary,
you're not supposed to do that.
I'm wowing.
That's what I'm saying, Mary. I didn't say you cannot do what you do, but when you come on the show, the children will come to you. Anyway, let's go. The children are going to imitate you. You don't want them to do it. What I'm saying is this. There are only 3 cities that have this kind of carnival in the world. London. You know another place where it is happening? It's in Brazil.
Rio de Janeiro.
And you know the same thing? There are more black people, the same black people that were taken from here, they were taken to Brazil.
But Chris, I think some people here are white too. This particular one.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't.
it though.
Yeah, everybody here in London, nobody, you don't know the difference between black and white in London anymore. Sorry. Don't worry. We wear together. You understand? They even turn their skin to become brown, and black turn their skin. We are the same here. This is the melting pot of humanity, London. And I'm proud to say it. But maybe what I really want to talk about today is not just the beauty of this carnival. And I just want to tell you people in Africa that this carnival is inspired by you. Meaning you have this in yourself, is there in our culture, but we don't take a look at it. We don't look at it, maybe. That's why it's happening in only where black people are in the world. You can see this in Bulgaria or in Switzerland. I don't want to do it. This thing, the mayor has really told him, is the celebration of the Caribbean communities. Better put, is the celebration of African communities. It's hard to say. Because the Caribbeans are sometimes tired of us. They don't want to associate with Africa in a way. Because you are a failure. All you ever do to them is bring disgrace to them. All African has ever done, other than selling them, is also bring disgrace to them by the way you behave, black. And say Africans. Had it not been the people, one of the, let me talk, like I keep saying today, when I talk, I must remember Marcus Garvey. I didn't know Marcus Garvey that emanated from one of them. We would not have had independence today. There would have been no independence in Africa today as we speak. Let's not go into that, it's too long. But let's stick to what we have today. Mary, you know why I bring this topic? Lagos is here. They are the event now as we speak. There's a corner for Lagos. Music is blasting as I speak. When I finish here,
Why only Lagos? Why only Lagos?
That's a question. That's a question I should be asking the rest governors. What? And
among
now,
all the states in Nigeria.
Thank you. And Lagos is not even one of the cities. I'm going to get there, Mary. I'm coming. Now, Mary, guess what? Lagos have gone further to do their own. Hallelujah. What did I tell you about invitation? Today, Lagos have a carnival.
It is beautiful as well.
Exactly. Now, what you see here now is Lagos Carnival. It started 1 year now, the second year. By 5 years, they're going to be like these people here. Calabar is doing it. But Lagos came here, saw the light. How many people tourism can bring? If I tell you what this will bring into London today, economic-wise, you will not believe it. What you see now is no more London Carnival, it's Lagos Carnival. This is another image of Lagos Carnival.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yes. I think this is Lagos. I'm not very sure. Okay.
We are covering our body, yo. Look at Lagos, so look at the way they cover their bodies.
you know Nigeria now. They go say,
Chris, you must equally recognize the Calabar Carnival. It attracts a lot of tourists too.
I think it's the biggest. It's the biggest.
It's bigger than Lagos.
You know why
bigger than Lagos Carnival.
You know
Who
why
it's bigger than Lagos Carnival.
Calabar one is worldwide.
Yes, let me
It's
say
bigger
this.
than Lagos Carnival, and it's one
years
full
ago.
month.
I agree. Calabar started years ago, and I am only using Lagos as a new one. That the only one. Calabar Carnival should be here. If Calabar know they are doing a carnival, they should have a corner here today to share flyers and tell people about the Calabar Carnival.
That's true.
They should be sharing flyers. Lagos is here, displaying their corner and telling people there is a Lagos Carnival. Come.
That's true, Sha.
This is the heart of the world, whether you like it or not. Where's Calabar? I'm talking. Do you hear me, people from Calabar? Una dey here? Una challenge me. Maybe, but the bottom line is Lagos is not. These just come and look. They've taken this home. Now, this is where I'm coming in today. Una know this. More time. You see, that's why I said here, inspiring on one hand, but it's Lagos is now organizing global events. Not only carnival, so because when you come to London, when you come to civilized places like this, they have film festivals, they have In fact, you can count all the events you want to count on air. All these events, none of them, yes, Calabar is organizing carnival. They don't have film festival. They don't have the magnitude of what is going on in Lagos. They can't compare. There's nothing to compare between Lagos and Calabar. But this is not why I'm here today. You know why I'm here? I'm here to talk about you. I talk about you. You know the one I want to talk about? Delta State. The title of today's topic is From UNESCO Stamp to Global Stamp. Will Delta State lead or lag behind? I am talking, oh. Now, let me tell you things that will shock you guys. UNESCO recognized Asaba as a creative film city. World creative film city. That is about where you guys are now. You know why? Because we make a lot of movies in Asaba. Now we managed to get into UNESCO record as a recognized film city. It's a creative film city. That's why I asked. The stamp that thing when UNESCO give us. Why was it given to us? What have we done with it? You know the painful thing, Mary. As we talk now, they recognize your place. Lagos, they don't recognize them. Lagos is not a creative city. I have a friend in Niger State. They are very good. They have some cultural things. They are also one of those, but it's Asaba that is now one of the. It's a new one I know. I asked a question. Is Asaba in London today? No. You know me anything. You mean? I'll tell you nothing. I want to remind you guys that Delta State is not just a cultural powerhouse. It is the soul of Nigerian creative industry. It is the soul of the Nigerian creative industry. Maybe, I don't know, I want to talk. Before you talk about any state, the comedy you're talking of today now, Worry start. Worry. That's how comedy started in Nigeria. Now, if you see, when Nollywood started, it's the side of them, Oprah Williams, them Ejiro, them Amata. They started Nollywood. All them Ali Baba, I go die. All these comedians you hear, Gordons, they be Deltans. Now, engineer reminded me of the tourist attractions in Delta State.
Yes.
The question is, will Delta State, that maybe now we have been reminded by UNESCO, forget all the things I've counted, that you are the creative city, Asaba, you are the creative city. What are we doing with it? There is no single major event in Asaba or in Delta State in a year. Not one. Now, here say they do Kodo Festival. Akpa.
Which guy go to festival and which not mind them? People use that just make money. It thieves. Go to festival.
You see what happened to us. I'm talking to you guys in Asaba. I'm going to talk. Don't vex. No, today not be there to vex. Now today to look for each other, look at our face, each other eye. We go talk through to one another today. You see, what we have done to ourselves, our children will not forgive us. We might think it's a joke, but they won't forgive us. In a hurry, they not. If Delta is blessed with all these things, in fact, I was counting the tourist potential of Delta State. Do we have a carnival? Lagos don't get. Calabar get, Mary. The home of the thing don't get. They don't even get as little as a film festival. Yet, UNESCO given the, what did they give them? Creative City, Asaba. You don't get single film festival. You know who Obori what they give to be in charge of that one? And that is sister when they walk out like idol. It be like one person they walk out. He said that one. Now they give that up at the best. This is my state. To her,
Nice.
I'm not joking.
Nice.
I'm not joking. This is my state. This is where this Caribbean, where you saw now, celebrating London today. This is where they came from. Is this how they got here? Without nobody else's sister, and how they take it here? Mona bet me. No say that the Christmas. The day when I'll come that country, say, I don't go come. Look, I could just stay. How can we be doing
this? When you come, and go, now all these things go good. Now I tell you, say, once you just come, they will carry you go that governor office. But you go tell them your mind.
I tell you, na me go personally carry and go, me. So that all waiting in the talk here, make you go tell her face to face.
Hello, sir. He wants to see you.
Mary, because you know why this is so painful? This is the hub of the Nigerian. That I was with Sebej Roge. Movie. No,
we have a leisure park. We have a leisure park stroke film village in Asaba. I'm just coming from there this morning. They're having in the amphitheater. They're having
Zeb tell me say that say na amusement park now you go with you. You know what it be?
Na amusement park now. You know, like Zeb weekend. You for just garnish and small now.
When you allow idiots to run, okay, give a body one sister. That one.
I went with my family there. It was an amusement park like Disneyland.
But you pay.
Not be small money, like the Chris. They cut us, not be small money we pay. Me and my family. We spend almost to enter first. We pay each person almost 9,000, be 10,000
for what
each person. Just to enter. If you enter there, you have the other things you are buying. Some things are free. There are some things you pay for inside again. Now amusement park, I not see anything when be like film village for there. When we go the bamboo kitchen, where in fact mama put the carry the foods they call serve for touched huts and all that. They only have an amphitheater. That's where I dropped my wife this morning, where they get seminar there. Amphitheater, then they get guest houses. So where is the film village inside the place? I've been asking myself. It's just a creation for extortion. I'm sorry to say it. And when I say people amplify it, me, I'm fearless.
You know what is so sad?
They carry lion, zoo, they carry animals, come there. Make hungry, not kill those animals. So I'm an animal rights advocate.
Animal don't want to die in the African way. Animal not they die for Africa. Now here they die. You see, Hollywood generates 1/4 of the biggest economy in the world. The biggest economy in the world is the American economy. Now Hollywood they generate 1/4 of the economy, 1/4. But our own, when God they call us creative city, we never get that. Now that one be the fifth city. Okowa, now God will judge you. And these are the kind of mistake you make. It's monumental. Even when you don't die, they will remember you for the evil when you do. Okowa, anytime. You get one time when I tell my brother, I can't give my money, may buy gates for my house, maybe for Lagos, for Ajangbade. I say, bros, now this gate you buy for 180,000. That are those days. I say anytime when they drive, they enter this gate, I will remember you. It didn't fear the man. Because anytime I struggle with this gate, I will remember, see what bro person do me. See what the brother do me. Because that is, you don't, anytime we walk up past that park, that amusement park, we will remember you. Look at what your mates are doing in London today. Lagos is here now. They have a carnival. They have the best film festival, more than film festival inside Lagos, supported by the Lagos state. Mary, when I was shouting here that there is need to set up a film fund, let me quote it. The first time I organized the Nigerian Week, one of my priorities was to organize state film fund, that every state you have a film fund where they release some money and for people to make film and they make profit back. You understand, Mary? Before I knew, Lagos have already started a film fund as I'm talking. The last time they gave money to filmmakers in Lagos. As about when they give creativity, how can you give this job to people like them? But you know that. You're not supposed to know everything, but you have gathered yourself with some fools. Mona, not let me open my mouth talk here. It's good when I close this dirty mouth. Let me just keep my mouth sealed, Mary. It's better for my mouth to be sealed. Now, can you imagine? They're telling you, Mary, that UNESCO recognize us. Not be me, not be Nigeria. United Nations. Now they recognize Asaba as a creative city. Go online and ask the question I ask now. You know, these are the people. Wait. These are the people. See the people, Mary, when they gathered that day. When you see this kind of face, you say, no. Even the people who are supposed to be here, they're not there yet. This is what we are up against as a people. All I can see about it is this one. Do you understand? What I'm even saying is that this is not even a giveaway. This is a tourism potential. The tourism potential in us is exhibited in London today through the Notting Hill Carnival. Black people showcasing what we can do best. The same black people is you. Part of you is what is happening in London today. It's not another culture apart. But where are you? With all the things God has given to you, you couldn't even showcase one and invite people to your own nation. Lagos, thank you for this. I put up a very beautiful article the other day. I refused to release it. On that article, Mary, I talk about Lagos State launching a leather factory. I don't know. It's in line with the dream. When I said that every state must be treated as a country. So when you are failing, we go shout, we go shame you. And those who are doing well, we go clap for them. Today, Lagos is my hero. The only difference between these two and these two men, the only difference in what you see in Lagos and in what you see in Delta are these two people. I'm not going to tell you now what to do. But don't worry, you're not supposed to know everything. But the business of governance, you not get sympathy. We not make you governor, make they come to sympathize with you. If you don't know what it means and you know if you ask, get out. It's a simple English, get out. How can you have the best potential, the best of the human resources? I mean, now there I come from. Go downs. Ali Baba, listen, I listened to Ali Baba, gave a speech on creative economy during Goodluck Jonathan, and I was wondering if I was in London or I'm listening to in Nigeria. The guy is loaded. They don't see that one. Last time they go give Richard. Richard an actor. You want somebody who understands the creative industry. I don't understand what to do, man. I don't know you, you don't know me. I'm not going to give out to you because you know, but at the end, all of us they fail. So this is why they talk. So who they fail? Not be all body where they fail. You when they support and you fail too. Lagos is flying. You're gonna hear the next film festival in Lagos. You know what this bring in? Man, the image of the city. Oh my God. Asaba became a creative city it's not by accident, it's because of the location. The East will come. You understand? It's a melting point. They begin to shoot. Today, look at Asaba. What else, other than what the ordinary people have been able to do, what has the government been able to do? What have you in your plan? Now that one Okowa no. Okowa safe, I don't want to talk about that guy. Man, you got. I told Okowa, say he go remember me. Say because I tell Okowa, say go remember me, he no believe. Now he go remember me. Obodiwo, you go remember me. May you come out first. The all I know is 8 years is right around the corner. You will finish and go. Kill everybody, do 8 years. You will go. See his body down there in house. They're not able to, if you know the CO1, the letter come out. That is what's going to happen. All these footballers when they fly. Where they now? They not one done that. Now, sorry, our brother died yesterday. We not fit to bury him. There's a time to be on the stage. When you're on the stage, you do what is right for us. Otherwise, we are going to fail together. What? And my principal, that man, I teach all of us. Maybe all of our principal, all the boys why they see so. Now only go train all of us. Only go say, I reason why I cannot tell. That English I never forget. I reason why I cannot tell. You know what that means? The man don't tire. If that man give you knock and my left hand they give you knock, everybody don't test them for that school. That's you don't make a verse. But he was a father. If man go tire, he say, I reason why I cannot tell. I reason why I cannot tell why Delta State is where it is. I reason and I cannot tell that a state so blessed again. Now, I know they talk of oil. We are not talking of oil. Mary, are we talking of oil today?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Kai, Lagos State have a Lagos State film fund. They were to give them about 20 million, 10 million. They asked them to apply. Later, they gave them a grant of about 2-3 million naira to go and make their movies. Lagos State. But why will Lagos not continue to grow? Because you are telling the boys to come and make film in Lagos. If you are in Lagos, you are established in Lagos, you pay tax in Lagos, and you know what? The government will be supporting you. That is the essence of film fund. Film fund is not to dash you money. They use it to drag you in to come and shoot in their place. Maybe if you are established there, then you pay tax there. And guess what? Film is the only thing you do that everybody will be employed. If you shoot a film in Asaba, you spend about 10 million in Asaba. Where you for spend the money? Not be Asaba. People when they sell water go make money. People when they hotel go make money. People when they sell go make money. Location go get money. Even waka pass go get. That is why they set up a film fund. It's not a gift, but only Akpagoti say why we won't give the money out. If you don't know, you ask. Is it so difficult to ask experts in this industry? Is it difficult? I have been with them. You know, I can talk about this because this is my area so much, and it's hot. I'm not talking about oil today. Apparently, Delta State is not only blessed with oil. I've been able to show to you today that Delta State have another blessing in the tourism sector that is seriously undermined. And because I am preaching that every state should be treated like a governor, it's my job to commend Lagos State for what they do. How can I be thinking in London? Mary, think if you are me, would you be happy? I was telling them in 2023 that we must have a film fund and not the federal government alone. That the federal government should set up a distribution like Netflix. But each state to have a film fund where they give money to their people to make movies. Mary, it came to me that Lagos was already thinking along the line. Is Lagos losing now? All the big boys, all the big film now are now made in Lagos. Sorry. Any good filmmaker in Lagos today, you know they are Asaba. The big boys are in Lagos because they cannot come to Asaba. What are you talking about? But the talent are from Asaba.
That's it now.
The talent are from Delta State. Let me tell you what happened in America. Let me just give you this small story. Let me remove these two people. They're too depressing. Sorry, Governor of Lagos State. You are not depressing. Let me say this. No, Mary. Hollywood, the people in Hollywood, you hear them, they are Italians, Irish people, English people. They were people in Europe. They couldn't create an environment for them, for the industry to prosper. All of them migrated to Hollywood. They now build Hollywood. Now, Hollywood is the best. But the people working in Hollywood, they are not actually Americans.
Yes.
They are 90% Europeans. That's what you do. You attract the best of the talent. Instead, Delta State blessed with the whole talent. Lagos have attracted them. The best rate in Lagos. Alibaba. Name all the boys. Name all of them. Name all of them. Name all of them. Maybe you say, I want God meeting. And they go east. And they want to challenge of you in the east. The talent of Nollywood, again, are east. We all of them understand, Mary.
Asaba, Enugu,
Asaba and Lagos. The big ones, the good ones, the established ones are in Lagos. Yeah, in Asaba, man. Asaba is they say, all those Asaba filmmakers, that's what they tell me. I know they there. Now I take my mama tell me. Say serious movie, not they go on for Asaba. If you like, verse for me, but deal with it. If you verse, you go imitate what Lagos they do. Mary, what does it take? Now, you know why I clap for Lagos. When they tell me say Lagos get film fund, I can say, that man, that they exist for Lagos. This is a thing I only see in Europe. You know, Mary, if you shoot a film in Europe, there's even something called the film tax credit. In Boston, Massachusetts, you get 33% of the money you spend. They think they give you the money. No, it's your money, they give it back to you. But they use it to bring you in. They're telling you, come and spend your 20 million in my village. Mary, if you spend 20 million naira in Ogara, how the life of people there be for that period? Water is sold, food is sold, accommodation is sold. Only Ashawo they fall on too. You understand? But you can't get it wrong. More money is spent in the community. That's what you see in Lagos today. Lagos has successfully attracted the best of the talent. Now we call the look Lagos. Lagos they go with the looker for road. Hey, bros, Baba. Now we there so. The question I asked, is it rocket science? But how can God give you the best? And you are now behind. Don't forget where my presentation started. It started from the Notting Hill Carnival, taking place in London today. The only city that is represented, as I'm speaking now, is Lagos. In London, as I speak today, if I come out here now, that corner they go shake my old ways. I shake and finish, I'll come house. Take small picture for me. But that is Lagos. You see, Lagos came and they saw the beauty of it. Now they went home and they had a carnival. Now your state, Asaba, which UNESCO gave a title. Now no people get money. How can you have that kind of event? Make I bring I bet when I go online, when I go ask who over give that office to. More than no verse, my brother. I have nothing against you, Gloria. But you guys are this a show of shame.
We don't invest with the film.
We are planning towards it.
Abi?
Yes.
It's a show of shame. What is going on in Delta State is a show of shame. Now we say I know they exist again. Don't worry. When I go look for what to press my nose, I don't go breathe tomorrow. I know I won't come up for this work. I think I've done over time. I'm almost 60 years. My men now be 60. I don't qualify to go. I'm not scared anymore. I don't see why I'm here. Sometimes you stay this one. What am I doing here? My team not they overwork again. Not be like the engineer home. My own don't the week. No, at this point.
You don't.
Nothing they overshoot me again. When I see all these fine girls, so it's just now. I only look at the look now.
Daddy Chris, I disagree. I disagree with you. Daddy Chris, you're on the sweet you. The way you say they talk the talk. You're on the sweet you.
I'm not remain. You know, be like before when I young, do the craze. I think I catch you. You go wrong. But I don't old. You understand? I don't feel like the same again. No, go look at me. My God, you go take that thing. Old man don't come. Now those days you go wrong, you know. So that's it be. So at the point in time, my people, we have to be sincere with one another. God cannot give you so much, and you are exhibiting little. In fact, that's why I said to Africa, don't forget this whole thing I'm saying now is the enormous potential in the African tourism sector. Let me tell you one story. You know why they against engineer? They can't
Yeah,
make
I
una
wanted
the
to
get
ask.
zoo. The engineer,
I want to ask
one thing.
something.
You know, Africa can't get zoo today. You know why Oyibo get zoo? Oyibo
Why?
get zoo because they don't get animals. So they will keep am for one place where they call Luka. We they grow up with animals. We need zoo. Me when I grow up
Let
for
me see
village,
am.
and they see snake, and they see everything they run with me. And they go zoo. Where do I go find for zoo?
Mm.
We grow up with zoo. This thing they will come and look. I do see safari in
Daddy
Kenya.
Chris,
And you go
Daddy
to
Chris,
see in
I want
safari.
to ask one question so that you will help ask Zebejiro and his cohorts too, because I think at the time that film village was being bettered by the Okowa administration, he was in charge of. I think he was a member of the Nigerian Guild that's their association, actors and actors guild. Yes. So they came to that site during the foundation laying ceremony. They all came. And I always want to ask them this question. I'm not one of those that want to wait after the thing that will start complaining later. Why at the betting stage? Why did they not ask the governor to let them have a blueprint or interface with the government because the government does not know anything about film. It was when Lagos started becoming expensive for the producers, and they went to Enugu. The Enugu started becoming, and they came to Asaba. Asaba was very receptive. Now they should have asked if truly would, because what we have there, I must be frank with you, it's a recreational center like an amusement park. And I'm coming. I want to tell. Yes, I'm coming. I want to give you an overview of what is there. An amusement park where you can do all forms of ride. Now, when you pay in, that first payment that you paid can give you access to some places, not all the places. If you want to go into the zoo, you pay an extra money. If you want to take the boat cruise, you pay an extra money. If you want to do shooting, you pay an extra money. Then coming outside I call it the amusement park of the Disney, you go towards your left, you have the amphitheater. That is the only semblance, and the amphitheater is like a hall for acting, for doing programs, for wedding receptions and all that. Then you have the hotel, like a guest house where you pay like a hotel. Then towards the end you have the bush bar. The bush bar there's nothing attractive about it. So if truly these guys in the film industry were of course, we Delta State is the epicenter of the film industry. I expected that they should have interfaced with government on a true reflection of what a film village should be about. There's nothing about the film village that is there. That is one. Then number two, some of them, I have noticed something about most of them in the creative industry. They are all selfish. From RMD, he was commissioner for culture and tourism. What did he use that office as commissioner for culture and tourism to do for the creative industry? Look at Ogus Baba, the same thing. The highest thing you see them do, most beautiful girl, is what concerns most beautiful girl in Delta, most finest space in Delta. So that's why I mean, that is a lot of Delta State is the epicenter of the creative industry. I agree with you. That's why people like Ali Baba don't look. If you don't meet their standard, I call him the godfather of creative industry. If you don't meet their standard, they can't work, because most of them are sycophants, political sycophants that call themselves comedians. That is what they do. They are after their pockets, not to improve the creative industry. They tell a lot of lies to propagate the so-called ideology of the people in government, which is not true. So it's sickening enough. That's not a female.
I agree. Thank you, engineer. You said it all. And I want to say that AY actually identified with Delta more than anyone else. All right? AY, the comedian. Let me say this, engineer. When you say the Nigerian film industry, or those of them now, you know the people you see? Maybe the people you see in the Nigerian film industry are the actors. You know the loudest group among them is actually the Actors Guild. It's a maker roller. It's the biggest.
That's true.
But how can the actors be more relevant than the producers?
Thank you.
Now producers go hire actor. Now producers know what they call film. Actors are people you call to act. They become famous with the face. And then the industry
That is why
I
the
think I've
Zebeji
seen
wrote
the
and
letter.
the
Everybody
Amata.
is amazing.
It's no longer done like before.
Yes,
It's no longer done like before. In a situation where we now have a lot of actresses with YouTube channels producing their own movies. In fact, actresses and actors have become producers.
Yes, they are
Yes.
Okay, Mary, it's
That is
okay.
the test.
It's okay
No
for them
longer
to
like
become
it was.
producers.
Every actor
No,
wants to be a
it's okay.
producer. They want to be a script writer. They want to
That's
produce.
good.
Once they just
It's okay.
once they have a
No,
Godfather,
what I'm
like I
saying
give them
is,
2 million, 5
engineer,
million.
I'm only responding
Yes.
to your question. You know, when you want
Okay,
to
sir.
consult people about an industry, you consult the
Yes, that's
producers
true.
and you pick the ones. Don't
Yes.
forget, Nigerian industry came by accident. These people got no training. They had little understanding of what a film is. Now, entertainment, every day I come here, I say, I talk about representation in films in this place. I've talked about the power of the industry. I've talked about what you can use with it, why they call it shoot. I try to educate a little bit. You must look for those who understand it from the economic side, deeper. Mary, now from you, you can see, oh, they leave DVD don't lose. Because things move, the distribution is evolving. So is the industry. And those people, you say they blame those people when you go a call. Maybe they come, maybe not some guests, they don't bring some guests, don't give them money, ban them till they break. You know, because our politicians know how to give money well. That's why the guests are making them. They are buying new cars. No, what I'm saying is this is dangerous. You need to consult with the producers who need to liaise. You come to UK and you call the court actors. Yeah, are you out of your mind? You call on the producers. The producers, let me tell you, the producers are the businessmen. They are the creative person. You know, sometimes when we talk, they say na director na get film. Shut up. The person, the real boss, na the producer. Now the producer says, director, yeah, go and direct the film. Do it like this for me. Make I go sell out. Now me tell you how I want to make it be because I want to sell out. Now me conceive idea. Now me say, pick this actor, use and take do my work for me. You know what I'm saying is, when you don't consult the alpha and the omega of the industry, that's when you make such mistake that Okowa made. Maybe Okowa call actors, you don't see their fine face for television. You call them, come. You say, yeah, come on, let come and advise us on how can you call actors? Sorry. Those ones who have not understood what it means to produce, how can they give you the right idea advice? I'm talking from an industry point of view, sir. Look at me, is that the Chris? I know the guess. I'm talking to the whole world and I know what I'm saying. The producers are the people that knows how production happens elsewhere. You know, sometimes when we want to make a film, director could say, he won't make the camera just fly from up, come down. Producer will be allowed. He said, boy, the money na 2,000 naira. That camera will be fly from that with 2,000 naira. Yeah, go on. You work with budget. That's the producer talking. They see what is happening elsewhere. They want to bring that innovation in. They look in relation to the market. Listen, we are. You know what I said? When I named somebody here just now, I named Alibaba. You see that AY? Now one creative genius to the see there.
Yeah, he is.
Very, very creative genius.
You understand? You see, this boy don't think alone. I'm gonna be in front. Sometimes like AY show, you know, people see him. Now money they make.
And Chris, that is one. That's why I said, have you noticed those people have not, government have gone to beg them, let's give you executive assistant, SSA. Those ones that know their onions. The likes of AY, the likes of Alibaba.
Listen to Alibaba talk. I thought
no, that some of them, you will see them in the secretariat lobbying commissioners to come and help talk to the government. Let them make them SSA, maybe SSA on entertainment. Are you sick?
Wait, now, Mary, all of us there here. If we put two people down, we're not going to choose one. Richard Mufedamijo and Alibaba. No, not with them.
I'll choose Alibaba one hand.
I know, but they made it. Now Richard, because my Richard, now he face.
They go choose RMD. They go choose
Now
RMD.
they see. Yeah, he's a talented actor. He does not necessarily translate to be. How many
I
films
tell us
you
I will
produce?
choose Richard. I tell us I will choose Richard.
I know,
I
and it's
tell
not your fault.
Yeah,
The last film they shot in America, who carry and go?
Now
AY
Richard go
carry and
choose
go
because
to.
the face you are familiar with.
No, you understand? Who carry and go shoot them? Now AY, you see all these things you see. Who they feel the heat? Now AY. Who they cry, who they laugh? Now AY. You see, my sister. You see,
Daddy
and
Chris,
when
I
you
would
are
have
not
been
in
happy.
the industry,
Daddy Chris, I
you
would
need
have
to
been happy
understand
for
this to pick advice.
I
And
would have been
Baba will
happy for
advise the
you
Delta State
yesterday.
government without thinking. You know go able right. You go to ask, you go to talk.
Bring me back now.
I listened to the guy and I was confused. Listen, I'm talking from here. I'm not there. I've not met most of them one-on-one. When I listened to the guy speak, I said, wow, who is this? Now I can't say I know about the talk. Again, thank God said both of them they go reverse. So you know if we say I hate one to the other one. I never know that. See, what I'm saying is this. You must seek advice from the right sources. Ali Baba will advise you on what the industry is. AY, because of his deep work now as a producer, he's now thinking, he talks money. And anybody, you know, when I know say they at the good turn of economy, the economy part of the industry, you see, so at the producer and the economy. Actors, they go out, they go pay, I go home. Director, you go pay, director, go home. The person where they do the business, now the producer. So only the businessman is who you consult as a government. And they will advise you on how to create job and make money. Like I said now, the film fund which I was proposing is not a gift, though. It's for the government to make money. You drag people to your place. No, in Lagos, all the producers are now in Lagos. They go pay small tax. They go rent house for Lagos. They go build house for Lagos. The house when you build for Lagos, you go carry come out. Maybe wait. You don't buy house for Lagos, you don't build that. When you come out, you go come you go look to the house, you go lift that.
Remember, that's possible.
You don't build Lagos for them. What they want you to do, come and stay here. That's what they want. Come and stay here, build your house here. You're welcome, no, take that place, build that for free. They want you to build the land for them. The Bible says, teach the land. Hallelujah. Let's go to the next segment of the show. We don't have much time for this.
Daddy Chris, please, before we go to the next session, I wanted to crave your indulgence on something. I wouldn't know if you had an idea that you had an opportunity yesterday to have helped us, your children here, project this ideology. Yesterday was Urobo Progressive Union Day in the UK, and I was looking at, in fact, one of the appointees of the governor, incidentally, is niece, Gloria, one of saw her growing up in Warri. She was given as executive assistant on diaspora, and all she does is just to travel with taxpayers' money. She was there. I just opened her page and I saw the Urobo Progressive Union. I said yesterday the UPU UK hosted in particular the memorable Robo Day event. Yes. The Robo Day celebration proved to be truly remarkable occasion. Let's celebrate our culture. The majority of the sycophants in government were there. Maybe you didn't know. I wish you were there. I trust you. I believe you would have interfaced with them one-on-one. We had John Nani was there, Charles Kaje was there, McDonald Nikoro, Nabofa, a lot of them were there. But it's just paining that you were not probably aware. It would have been a good platform for you.
I could not be aware of what you used in London. I was aware. I just didn't go.
Because I'm not saying if I finished the day yesterday. Sycophants, I just gather for them.
You know what I told them? You know,
but you will tell them to send the message to them.
I know. I made my point clear. I was in the meeting. They are making some good move. The current president, is my man, it's my brother. I respect him. But I say to them, when I say make we donate money, make we buy a Robo house. Now what we do now? Wait make I talk. Now you bring matter. I bet maybe we read the next. Maybe go to the next segment of the show. But I not say because when I talk now, they go come hate me here. Now I go put matter when I'm not supposed to talk. I call the talker. When we go buy Robo house? When did they say? We don't know Robo bank, Robo life go change here. You see,
Yes.
to get a town hall and for the whole community, everybody to get a house. Which one better? Now, town hall be the team, Mary.
No.
I said we need an initiative. Mary, do you know all of us will be there yesterday? If you
Everybody
in
go
UK,
get house. So
no, Mary, you know the funniest thing here. Let me tell you the system here. In London, you don't pay the whole money. If you have 50%, no, if the house is 500,000, all you need to get is 50,000, 10% of the money. That's what you deposit. Then you pay the rest by mortgage. All right. Sometimes we don't have the credit facility. You might not have even the credit rating to be able to buy it. For them to give you, meaning a bank will guarantee you. Even when you have the 50,000, you will not be able to buy because you need the bank to guarantee you that you can pay the money slowly. So the bank will pay ahead and you begin to pay the back with interest. That's how it works. Now, because of that, a lot of us don't have a house. You call us, we'll come buy a house for you. Okay, it's a good idea. Then the question is, why don't you use that same initiative to say, okay, let us launch Urobo Progress Housing, where if you are a member of Urobo Progress Housing, all you need to do is raise some part of your money and we'll help you buy your house. And then you pay every month. If you rent the same house in London, you pay 2,000. If you buy it, your rent will be about 800. And if you get tenant, your tenant will never pay your rent. You go pay your mortgage, meaning you know you're going to stay for free. Meaning by extension, this can empower every Urobo man here. The only thing we need to do is just to come together and begin to guarantee each other. When you take your loan, we guarantee you. We guarantee you. Who is doing that? You said that the best idea, never will come buy a house. Who wants to see the house? Urobo house, what do you want to do? You know what they get for when they never use that. You know, and I said, this is my mouth. When I leave me.
case for
So
people now, we come there, where they stranded, they get to Urobo house and go for shelter.
exactly. If we get houses, all of us get houses, we'll call president, we'll call somebody. That please,
If you look
one
at
of
it,
our brother there help her. Now if I get house, I go fit give a house.
That's
Now
true.
Urobo house, you go stay. Now my house, you go stay. Not be Urobo house, please go stay. You see, what ideas?
who go gree
Who
help?
they-
If e dey individual, nobody will want to help. But this one is a general house, Urobo house.
You
You know that, okay, you can go there.
I mean, you get lost when we start. Let's go. Let's show. Let's go. Mary, let's run through the paper because I've talked 1 hour, 8 minutes, only me. Una no go leave me alone. Now go put
Let's go to the punch.
Me alone. From now on, I can rest.
Interesting. We have the big story here. It says, sick and stranded. Presidential order fails to curb soaring drug prices. The rider says essential medicines still unaffordable despite tax waivers. Pharmacies struggle amid a weak naira. And that story is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Still on the Punch, federal government shut 22 illegal tertiary institutions on page 8. Pregnancy faking, widow nabbed with cocaine in Lagos. And her picture is right there in the Punch. And the story is on page 4 and 5 of the Punch. Federal government begins phase 2 of 12,000 megawatt Siemens power projects on page 27. And moving forward on the Punch, Yoruba leaders push for Makinde Adeleke intervention in Alafin and Oni conflict on page 9. PDP NEC gets a zoning report today amid convention crisis on page 44. Locals begs federal government as Osun Ondo federal roads crumble on page 44. I think these are all the stories we have this morning on the Punch. The big story, the story that is talking about, despite the president of Nigeria's, despite his order in June 2024, at reducing the cost of drugs. When they say drugs, they're not talking about only medicine, both syringe, both needles, both mosquito nets for
Yeah.
people that should use mosquito, that should prevent mosquito because of malaria. All those things, they try to see how we can actually reduce the price, right, by abolishing tariffs. But still on still, it is still difficult. The price of goods, the price of drug is still on the high. It's not easy to afford, and it has been affecting a lot of Nigerians. So, moving forward, the coordinating minister of health and social welfare, Mohammed Pate, on June 28th, 2024, announced on his social media handle saying that the President Bola Tinubu signed an executive order aiming to increase local production of healthcare products. Rates noted that the order introduces zero tariffs, exercises duties on VAT on specified machinery equipped with raw materials, amid aiming to reduce production costs and enhance our local manufacturers. Okay, the specified items include active and pharmaceutical ingredients, excipients, others essential raw materials required for manufacturing of crucial health products like drugs and syringe and needles, long-lasting insecticide nets, okay, that I mentioned before, and a rapid diagnostic kit, and among others. The order also provide for establishing market shaping mechanisms such as framework contracts and volume guarantees to encourage local manufacturers. And the minister noted that agencies, including the Nigerian Customs Service, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control organization. Anyway, at the end of the day, the president's order to me that was given last year, since last year, June 24th, I can't really see how it's in any way helping Nigerians today. I don't know. If they say he did it abolishing tariffs, so how comes even this net, even this common net that they're talking about, they share it for free, right? But it's difficult to even access. You have to go and get them, pay for them, maybe in the local pharmacy or so. So I don't know if at the end of the day we still have to blame the president. I will blame those in charge, because there are people in charge. The president is not in charge of everything. He only gives order. So why is it that it is not reflecting on our today's Nigeria? Why is it that it's not reflecting? The price of everything is still high. If we try to say we want to manufacture it in our local way, why is it not working? Why is it not working? So tomorrow we'll start saying the president is doing this, the president is doing that. Anyway, I feel in his own way, he's doing what he needs to do. He's not silent as regards giving orders on how things should be done. I think the people in these sectors need to do more by working. They need to work. They should stop talking. They need to work. I don't know. You see, it's not like I want to start bringing the dirty things they do in Nigerian hospital. These niggas and shrews you see, most of the nurses that works in the hospital, they will take it to their own shop. They'll go and open their own chemist shop one place. They'll go and carry drugs from the hospital. So we
I've said that.
availability of drugs. We don't want to talk about the main thing that is happening to those drugs. They'll pick drugs from the hospitals, take syringe and needles from the hospitals, take this same mosquito nets that are supposed to give to people in Nigeria. They'll take it to their chemist shop and be selling it. Tomorrow we'll come and say there's no drugs. But we fail to point out the main thing, the major issue here. You see our government hospitals, they steal a lot of drugs. The same workers that are there, that's why the salary that they still receive, they still steal these drugs, because whether I like it or not, most of the doctors that work in the hospital, they have their chemist shops. They have their chemists, they put somebody there.
They have their hospitals,
Drugs and can be selling it.
clinics, and what have you. But Mary,
Yes.
coming to think of it, if you are a parent, for example, and you give your order at home that do this before I come from work, it's your duty as well to make sure those things are done, to follow up in detail. Because what I know in Nigeria is basically we pay lip service to authority and to policy statements until there's action. Because people have markets here in Asaba here, we see insecticide treated nets that written on them do not sell. It's written boldly, but they still sell it. People buy.
You go to the chemist shop and you buy nets. They sell. They go and street and go and
Buy. do not
They
sell.
don't
People buy the
do not sell,
drugs.
but you're selling
They
it.
tell us that increase.
Do not sell, but they buy.
That increase. You see, the government self is scamming us. They tell us we are paying for NHIS. Now we go to government hospitals. You want to collect typhoid drugs, antibiotics. They tell you don't have.
Not cover it.
What they tell you does not cover. It doesn't cover surgery. It doesn't cover anything concerning besides mild malaria. Anything Panadol, vitamin C, all these cheap over-the-counter drugs. Then the expensive drugs that they will tell you, they will write in the sheet of paper that they don't have it in stock. The government is scamming us already. They tell us there's free medical care for mother and child of between the 0 to 5 years. But when they get to the hospital, they say, just go pay for card when you come. Majority of things you need to even treat your child that is 0 to 5 years, they might not have it, then you still go and buy. They'll tell you go and buy from outside. Why? Mary made something, said that, she said something about them having, yes, most of these nurses are midwives in hospitals. They have their own private pharmacy. Most of them have.
It is something we know. Hey, it is something we know. They'll pack all this medicine from the hospital, go and be selling it in their chemist shop. They make money. This money is corrupt.
You see, no sector is innocent.
No sector.
When we talk of police, we will talk of laws.
This thing I'm telling you, is worse. It's worse in the government hospital. The last hospital I went to for treatment was a private hospital. I noticed that the doctor, the place he keeps his drug, he used to lock it. It means that he's working in another hospital. Though. The doctor is working in a government hospital, but open his own private hospital. So why is he locking his drugs? Because he knows that where he's working, they used to steal from there. He's working so that his nurses will not go. If they not want to take any syringe there, you write anything you want to take. He's the one that will give you anything you want. He's the one that will give you. You know. Why is it that you're locking the place that you're keeping your drug? I was just looking at them. It's supposed that the chemist that the Chris say, Emeka, leave that in. Some nurses have chemist shop. No, go and carry drugs from where they are working. Go and mount it there and be selling it. Overgain.
Mary, you are overstating the obvious. If you are saying nurses, some of all those ones that are auxiliary staff, like those ones that wear green, that just wear green, that like cleaners. They have. I know the ones that have chemist shop in this Asaba. They treat, they deliver, they do circumcision. You go shock. I said, and then Daddy Chris, you know the irony of it all. I was privileged to
chemist, so go put person life at risk.
Daddy Chris, now we
they tell you, they're working in the hospital. They have the access of all these drugs because they take it from the hospital.
Yes,
Daddy Chris, you want to buy Daddy Chris, they just buy few of them. They buy few of them.
But if somebody die for that kind of place, how they go take?
Daddy Chris, nothing they happen. Most of those places have baby penny. As they call nothing they happen. Now, Daddy Chris, in Nigeria, person die. Now, money solves answered all problems in this country. And let me tell you something. Money answered all problems. Person die. Life not trade by barter.
You sign.
They don't commit you already. Now, these people waiting.
Daddy Chris, you should understand something. Person when got money no go there. Now, see people don't get. Now go.
Mary, should I shock you?
I tell my doctor.
Should I shock you?
2 days ago, Mary.
Daddy Chris, in UK, for example, una hospitals, the nurses, they have certification. 95% of nurses in private hospitals in Nigeria are not registered nurses. I'm privileged to be close to the Commissioner for Health, Onojeta, and the former Director of Nursing. And most of the nursing exams, I interface with them, we discuss. We now found, I saw even some of the nurses that were part of the team that did a major operation on me. They won't call them matron. They were calling 1 or 2 of them matron. That increased. They never went to nursing school. They are not registered by the Nursing Registration Council in Abuja. I was shocked to my marrow. I said, thank God I survived. Now I asked the question, and I asked them, more of them. I went to the hospital. The hospital is a private hospital, big private hospital. The doctor is a consultant in Federal Medical Center. It was when they advised me, please come, you have spent so much money, come to my hospital, let's do it. And I found out something. What I found out was shocking, that these people, they learned it. There's something you always made reference to, even Mary does it, that mechanical engineer and mechanic on the road, the one on the road has learned it, the one that didn't go to school has learned the job. Then they told me something that they are better than some of these ones that have certificate, that they learned the job on the street. Most of them from SSC, as they finished their SSC, they started learning in this hospital as auxiliary nurses, and they've started delivering patients. That decrease, we're in trouble in Nigeria.
Well,
We're in big trouble.
But I don't see that to be trouble, if you ask me. Because if you want to go into the roots of how nursing started, that is the way it started. Training, practical training. There was nothing like education. The young ladies, even the men at that time,
you wouldn't
they go, they teach them. When the white people came at that time, they teach them nursing. They didn't like do any theory, go to school and all that. It was practical knowledge.
I hear you. The reason why certification is important for field like this, because of regulations.
Yes,
if we are allowed to practice without regulation, then anybody can just get up and they can just make mistakes that will kill people, and they will not be held accountable.
Nothing will happen.
So that's why certification and regulation is very important, especially for health. I told my doctor a few days ago, before I went for, they want to do all the blood tests. I was telling you people now. I went there. I said, give me this drug. I need to make a day stronger. And the guy said, no, you don't give me that drug, except the result. It's not even a serious drug. I cannot even buy more than 2 packets of paracetamol in the chemist here. No more than 2. They won't sell for me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? You can't go into the chemist here and buy more than 2 packets of paracetamol. It is illegal. You know why? This is very, very. Drug is dangerous. The way it cures you, it can kill you.
Yeah.
People can
decrease.
It's true, Daddy. Because the liver is.
What did he do?
No, let me educate you. Let me educate you. The liver is what breaks down medicines.
Yes.
So when you take too much of these medications, especially paracetamol, it's going to badly affect the liver. So many people does not know this. You just feel small headache. You don't rush go die paracetamol.
You know, not be that one they pay me. You just see somebody go just come. West we don't carry pom pom. You don't walk bricklayer work like the ones walking close to. They will just enter, madam. Doke, mix up for me, body pain, mix up. Mix up. Mix up. Mix up body pain. The body pain, no, that the case they listen, no, paracetamol go there, ibuprofen go there, different painkillers inside body pain, with whatever. The doctor you say take all of them once. How can you do this?
So engineer, now let Nigeria they treat malaria because he never get malaria. I say they treat her now. Before you go, you treat.
Yes, so only say they treat her down before you go. Nigeria.
But let's talk about this. Is here. It's not like I'm supporting the federal government, but it's when you go to these hospitals. It's not like there are no drugs. So these people are siphoning these drugs for their own personal use because that's where they make their money. But we don't sit to talk about it. We only complain that unavailability of drugs, no drug, no. These people are siphoning it. I like that I saw this story today. I said, yeah, this is what I know that has been happening.
The commissioners, they are commissioners, they are directors. All these people, they know they exist again. There must be regulations. These are the things why government cannot give us excuse. If you roll out a package, you must monitor it. Nobody wants to obey the law.
That's the problem.
Nobody, Mary, it's not our nature to do the right thing.
You believe when a nurse come and take a drug, she wants to use it for a patient in the hospital. Coco, she wants to use it for a patient in the hospital. Story. And she will use what she will use and carry the rest and go down. That's what it means.
Wow.
Nice to the next story. This country, we will be using our own hands to do evil. We will not talk about what we are doing. But what we just want to always shout at the government, the leaders, as if in our various offices we don't do things that are uncalled for. We don't talk about it. I don't know what concerns a fashion designer or a widow with a drug. I don't know, this country, hardship has really put people into a lot of mess. A lot of mess. Look at the oh, just because I saw her picture late, that I sent it to the group. Oh, we're already live. Now you see that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a 50-year-old widow. First of all, she was faking her pregnancy. She was not pregnant. According to the story, it was a fake pregnancy. And she's also a fashion designer, Mrs. Ifoma Hareta Ezewike, for attempting to traffic 1.3 kilograms of cocaine using a fake pregnancy in disguise.
But where they go?
Eh?
Na make her wife. Oh.
I make her wife.
Hi! Wahala.
Nigeria will exceed everything.
Emily, let's go to the. Let's leave that woman. That woman is sick.
She's safe.
She's sick.
She's sick, yes. Why would they suspect her? Because she looks old. Why would somebody old like that be pregnant? So that strategy no make sense at all.
And you know that the crazy, you know the anointing as somebody go they carry am for, they carry the drugs for. Somebody would have told you if you can carry this drug, you fit carry am. Yes, okay, we'll pay you one. And the money they would have priced that when you hear.
But you know that woman looks innocent. She looks innocent. When you look at her, you will not suspect that she can do something like that.
I'm really coming.
And the same thing with the talk now. Nigeria don't happen to Ram now.
But what is happening with this PDP NEC meeting, Mary? They get zoning report today.
Okay, let me even. I think I have this story here. Okay, I'm coming. That is on the Punch, right?
Yes. But what is surprising me is the importance of Wike to PDP. Why they've not been able to get rid of the guy? Is this
I know that is my big. I've been talking about that for over 2 years, and I still cannot understand why PDP cannot utilize the internal democracy, the internal structure. Because if you look, they have their own constitution. So why don't they act on that constitution? They have people that have done 1/10 of what we can do. They will come out and shout.
Anti-party. He's
Like,
very anti-party. It's obvious the guy is anti-party. He's keep talking, opening his mouth in the
openly,
and you
intimidating them.
Him.
He's telling them they can't do anything.
Wow.
I just feel like the truth is the more you see, the less. I don't know the way they put it, but
yeah, I agree.
I think there are a lot of things we really do not know. That they're just coming out to make us to distract us. No, I know there will always be internal meetings, right? So the inner caucus, these people just have something that they're not saying. Okay, PDP NEC gets zoning reports today amid convention crisis. It says the People Democratic Party today being Monday, is even this story that we're talking about right now, received the report of its zoning committee at that same 102, that is 102 National Executive Committee meeting amid deepening tensions over the party's planned national convention. The zoning committee, chaired by Bayelsa State Governor Duoye Dibi, with Zamfara Governor Dauda Lawal as vice chairman, and Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutwang as secretary, was constituted in July to share the 19 national working committee offices between the north and the south. The NEC is expected to rectify the report at 2 p.m. today. It said that the committee had recommended the retention of the existing zoning formula, under which the north and the south will continue to hold their current positions. You know, the thing is, I don't know if one thing about the party is, if something is not working with, I think, the minister, they have a problem. So you cannot have a party where one person wants to be the one dictating how things should be run. It means it's not really a party. You understand? One person cannot want to dictate, even though we know that the likes of Atiku and the rest of them, maybe because of their selfishness, they choose to leave. Maybe they feel like when they go to another place, they'll get the recognition they want. But the party already is suffering. The party has issues. They have internal issues.
What can I
do? Something we want to know. Maybe there's something they are not telling us.
Supposed to go to the party. You are not there. You are standing on the fence. You are not here. You are not there. We are I don't want to say constituting nuisance. You are disturbing them. You understand?
There's
You are
something we
disturbing the
don't
party.
know. There's something that is binding Wike and the PDP. There's something behind the scene that we don't know. That Wike can have the effrontery to even be threatening them. Can have the effrontery to say that convention if we held in Port Harcourt is null and void without my input. Can have the convention to become a masquerade that people like Atiku will run away. Governors will run away. They will decamp to another party. Can have is the only person in the whole world that can be that I've never seen a politician that is in the Republican Party and the Democratic Party at the same time, or the Conservative and what have you. Wike is in both APC and PDP and is ruling the two parties. Believe what I'm telling you. So there's more to this thing that we don't know. And you know all this oil money is talking. That this is what we call Arab money.
I know Tinubu is not scared of Wike.
The zoning is what is causing the issue. Daddy Chris,
he's the only person
the zoning is
not
what is
scared,
causing
though.
the issue. The zoning between the south and the north is what is causing the issue, right? But you know, one thing with these people, they come up with stories here. I want it just to see how we can analyze it, right? But they've not come out to tell us the one that the minister wants. He's not okay with the south zoning, that is being charged by the Bayelsa State governor.
You know, don't forget, we can know how to keep
They
energy.
should tell us which one does he want.
What
Which
must
one
it be
does the
what he
minister
wants?
want? It's not to
Very.
disrupt what they
Is
are
it about
doing.
what he wants
What
or
does
what the
he-
party wants? Is it about what we can want or what the party wants? It's shameful. It's shameful, really, because you cannot run a party and what we can say. Wike is just a person, and it's a very big mistake when you think you cannot do without the person. Like you're there with a man or a woman. The woman just say you not fit there with her. You not fit there with her. Live first, you go know say you will fit survive. You will not die. You understand?
We
So,
can play chess.
I tell you.
Now chess game in the play.
That's how. Anyway,
Now let two politicians we get for this. Daddy Chris, now let two politicians we get for this country. Wike and Tinubu. And you know, say Tinubu is
I
a
think Tinubu is
master.
going to drop Wike. We know that he's going to drop Wike
Very soon. Yes, I think I agree. Tinubu is a master or extraordinary strategist. He knows what he's doing. You say that man a fool. When they campaign, when they show say they peace for body, you don't say I'm peace for body again. It's an extraordinary. He knows what he's doing. When he has finished using Wike now, Wike go see. And when you look at Wike's antecedents, you will know it's one of even devil. Wike they lie. If I look at what I can never, if I leave PDP, let Ogun kill me for Ogun don't kill him now. He's a born liar. Yeah, I don't trust one politician. I'm sorry to say it. I've never believed in one. Anyway, I take all the same with the pinch of salt.
Listen, let's hope that PDP they will come up. Mary, are you there? Let's hope
Yes,
PDP will come up with will get rid of Wike today. Let's hope so. Amen. But there will be a day for anything. A day will come when they will say Wike, we don't want you anymore. Go to another party. Even if we are failing, let us fail with dignity. I think that's the thing we're supposed to be saying. We want to fail with dignity. Come on, man. You can't let Wike decide everything. Anyway, let's go on to the next segment of the show so that we can. Mary, are we done with the municipal review? Because
really the other one that said federal government short to institute illegal tertiary institutions, talking about College of Education. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
College of Educations, they are shutting down 22 illegal College of Educations in Nigeria. Yeah, that's what the story is about.
Yeah, but why would the government not shut it down? See, if the school were making their own money, government will be creating more. Exactly what I was saying. You see, there's a limit. All the things we are doing now, we pretend. Oh, we need more schools. We need more hospitals. We need more this. If the government cannot afford it, there will be an elastic point. It will break and everybody will fall down. Well, I know they think if all your money not come 1 month, what is going to happen to us? Because there will be no money to fund anything. No? None of the projects of the government of Nigeria is sustainable. Not one. The House of Assembly is not sustainable. Even the Senate is not sustainable. None is sustainable. And the states are not sustainable. How can you create states who cannot feed themselves? Local government are not sustainable. Schools are not sustainable. Hospitals are not sustainable. Oil money trial. But have people talk one day that oil may cease? And when will Oboriwori have money to do what he's doing now? And in fact, wait first. It's not a madman that will borrow money to build a secretariat. You have a place you're using for office, Mary. Look at my office here. I don't get money. I go borrow money to build office. Not money I go put for my business. Make the business they bring money. Make I use the profit build office. I go borrow money to build office. Even in those days, when our parents they borrow money to the marry wife, the women they help them. Anything that is not sustainable is a no. And that is why we must advise. That's why I said to them, if you talk to people in the film industry, talk to the producers. They are the ones that run the risk. They are the business people. They know what it means to spend money. Not an actor who come there, eat and go. Not even the director. Ask
Who
if
is
you
being
don't
paid?
know.
They are being paid by the producer.
Exactly.
Then you're asking those ones. They just pick them to come and act out a script.
And they are users. They come and consume users sometimes and they go home.
Better nuisance. That's the
see. You can't go to those people if you want to talk about an industry.
They know nothing about the industry.
What they know is different. You understand? When we're talking about the sustainability of an industry, you talk to the producers. But the people you see are the actors. Exactly what we see today. If you want to seek advice from those who can sustain an industry. Right now, Nigeria, our education system is not sustainable. It can be though. The reason I know is private schools are doing well. Whatever magic that mushroom primary school is doing well. My whole full primary school, I have a plot of land. Mary, do you know the land my school have? My primary school, Udure Primary School. Go and see the big land. How can a church school be better than that one? But as it is, that church, when that pastor get, it should the school better pass that one. Because what the pastors are doing now, if they don't get more members, they'll come open school. Corner school and church, now they bring them. The pastor's business IQ have been able to identify school as a source of income. But Nigerian government could not maintain the school to make money. Either we're deceiving ourselves or we're going to crash. Tinubu came. That's why I still give Tinubu credit. Shebi when if you pay subsidy at a point in time, the man say no pay again. What on advance? He cannot pay, he cannot pay.
He didn't day. That is it.
He not there.
Then they keep us in put though.
Abi,
You don't be like when man come up for us, the man won't run come out, no food, woman jack am for clothes. Madam, he didn't day, be say he didn't day. Oh.
he didn't there.
I mean it's it. Go calm down now.
The man don't want come back to herself. You know when you get to kind wife and you don't give her money to cook, you dey come back come with her for house. Where you
Poor men they suffer. Forget. We are justice for poor men. If you see a poor man, you feel for them. They go through a lot.
Mary, make una when be women sorry for poor men, still give them attention.
If you even see woman, the love go just die for your body because you know even how you want things start. Poor men they suffer.
What do you want to tell her? What do you want to tell woman?
That's it.
You know, say woman, God create them. Only something that's God created on Mary. Our body different from our own. Women are not created to go through. On a good day, women are not supposed to work. You understand? And so women are built to add to the house. To be able to be
To be pampered, don't shout, to be pampered. Why they work? Why they work?
See the way he's happy here. See what look at what
Mary, how you go expect the person to work? The belly when you go carry yourself, you know why woman carry belly? No, they're bad though. But that time, see the heavy load.
Belly is not enough reason not to work. You pass that pass the lazy. It's not good now.
No, Mary, you not be lazy. They say they work for us. On a good day, a woman go make the house, go clean the house, go make you food. That's not heavy work. But what I'm saying is that's the job of the woman, really. You understand? So if you come, they put her for condition. What you don't understand? That's what people looking.
You not lie. You not lie.
She not fit cope. They don't get choice. You don't get where you want go. You don't take them for ink. If you go back, society to stop.
Daddy Chris, you are making a big point here. You know why? In one of these programs, breakfast show within DBS, I told somebody, I said women naturally do not nag. That nagging is a product of neglect. Men they nag, women they nag, but nagging, when they say, the woman, my wife, the wife to the nag, check deeper. There's an underlying form of neglect in that relationship, in that marriage. Nobody will just, those people that they were once in love, then why is the nagging now?
Emotional absence they make woman nag. You dey house.
Now there must be an underlying
she's married,
thing.
she's looking like she's single. The man is not talking to her. He's not making her feel like she's seen. Woman want make you dey see am. When you dey see am,
woman that doesn't love attention. There's a woman that doesn't love commitment, doesn't have you okay because she don't turn wife, she not go buy shawarma again. You won't take her out.
You not that she's beautiful again. If she
that one be the big word. That one be the big word. Even if you don't mind, you don't give her food. From time to time, you tell her, say, babe, you are beautiful. You don't do the hating. Only that word. You understand? Only that word. I've learned it.
That context when that lady creates, she wears sexy clothes for her husband. The man don't enter because you don't to see her now. You don't be new thing for her. You don't even tell her say you look beautiful. You just pass. Man, I wear my food. She gonna say, okay, you don't see me. Look me now. See, you don't say anything. She do makeup, wear sexy clothes. The man say, now you be this now. They see you before now. Don't give me food. I was like, marriage, eh? Man, I don't know. Like it got to a point.
If the guy gets sense, Mary, sometimes we get to pretend in this marriage. If you get sense, take just 1 minute. Say, baby, you are so beautiful. My wife said, now God just give you to me. Only thing when you want make her kill you, so the trouble don't go. You go eat good.
But if you don't look like they give you food. He say, baby, you don't say anything. Say, this is you now. I'm seeing you now.
You go eat Wednesday. Don't worry. That man go eat Wednesday that day. So God created us. He compliments us with women. It's true. But we just beg them say, men, if you don't get money, get sweet mouth. That's all I say. A poor man will not get sweet mouth, and then wahala dey. So poor men, they go still maintain their wife only with sweet mouth. Because woman ready to suffer for that place if you dey tell am all the sweet things what you want here. Hunger dey o, honey, don't worry, I go get money just now. See me how they do this. The life of a businessman is hope. Build hope.
That's true.
Build hope. Yeah. If I go here, come back, money go there. You know that thing when I do that day, even when you know saying a lie, you dey build hope. You understand? Then you make some effort. You won't keep her there, you can't die before. If you get sister said you go leave her for that marriage, you don't want. So it is our duty. Now what my part tell me? Now your duty to feed your wife. Oh. Any man when woman feed, it's not the good though. The only time we eat from women, maybe no. I don't want eat long throat. Maybe this one will get so.
Hey, philosopher Daddy K.
What make you want to go eat from what woman give you? Then when I say give you, go say, madam, don't worry, I will go.
Daddy Chris,
I will give you.
Daddy Chris, let's not be deceived though. Many men for this time, they are living off women. No, forget to. Some of them, when they don't go drop, they go use. Now the woman get motor. Now the woman they run the home. We have more lazy men now than in the past too. A lot of men in this as I'm talking to you. When they will carry their wife,
and I can tell you that home no balance. That home no balance. Anytime woman feed you, you must get the impact.
Yes.
If you allow woman to feed you, it go show.
And it has increased the level of female participation in adultery. Wives are committing adultery with impunity now. Believe what they tell you.
Not be adultery. Come to London. Where woman get money for pocket. Anytime you mean say, Oga, carry your bag, go.
Say how you they make my heart
carry your bag, they go. He go tell you now, carry and they go. And if you know
what's
good for you, my guy, carry your bag, come on. You know what? I beg you. You know, I not say God, the way that they made the verse, as they sweet so, now so they the verse. When that verse come, my guy, learn, come out.
And if I mean, they do example.
I don't see your part 1. I don't want to see part 2, 3. Jesus Christ. When he went to kill, when he go best, because this guy a market woman, I don't know so that's what you mean before. That's what you go know. People are not just for you know. Then they open up when they really best. You know, my friend say, they know how woman feel about you until the day best. The manage when they manage you will tell you that day. She say you'll be one better person. Anyway, let's go to the next segment of the show, Mary. So that we can
Let's go to the next segment of the show. Yeah. This is a funny segment and shameful at the same time.
I
We have
agree.
a video there. This is kind of people that the K will say, Akpa,
Akpa, Unida.
Okwetu. So we have a video of the newly elected local government chairman there in Edo North, as he's trying to congratulate the newly coronated king. The English self confused me. I don't know if it's tension or what is called, but from the way he was talking, you will know that this person, even primary six, I'm not sure say finish am.
Wait, engineer. That woman when they say they give when nobody that nobody says when they give appointment, he don't give speech once. We go like to hear her
He
speech.
don't give speech. He don't give speech. Are the right speech for him? No, she don't improve now. She don't improve.
Okay.
And we
Make
dey
go
like
ahead.
speech.
One of the things he said as he was rounding up his speech, he said, "The throne we take for your head."
I know.
Now that the Christian they use speech in the speak now.
That one is not that one is not
Mary, when they are talk with this, if you allow the people to speak pidgin English, they will govern you
Easy
better.
for them.
You say
the
now they must
throne
speak
we
for
take for your head. I will always proud of you. I will always proud of you.
But
Okay, let's see the video now. Where's the video?
This is the newly appointed Esako East.
Esako East. Esako. You know they see your own pronunciation.
No.
What is Esako?
Isako.
Esako.
I even get Isako.
Esako. Mary now they say na Isako.
Great day. Your Royal Majesty, we are here to celebrate. I will not say that we will crown the king today because the truth is already shown that I'm happy in my tenure. Before that, my name is Right Honorable Solomon Oguma Emmanuel, the executive chairman is across local government, Aganeboda Edo State. That's my name. That my tenure, history before that we don't want to amend. To God be the glory. I'll first of all thank God first before every other person that in my local government there is peace today. By the special grace of God, Okpela community, they are now have king, your king. We listed to the follower. A king that don't have his own personal interest. He have individual interest. So, being you the king today, I will say a small prayer that the throne will take for your head and you will live long and the young one must enjoy the good dividends of democracy and local government. I always
like governor, like chairman.
And I will continue proud for you. Esakos people will proud for you and Okwila people will proud for you. Thank you. Let me just talk less. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You talk less.
Daddy Chris will do us this thing for Edo, former Benders.
I don't know. Hey, I they call my friends now. All my Edo friends.
Government chairman.
Edo, you get one of my guy. Amu na go call. Amu the US. Amu, you know this guy.
I'm making this thing go viral.
I swear. I will send that to my friend. We're now together. I'm here, man.
Don't think they pay me.
And the kid did not just speak, you know.
Which one? I said I'm making
He
it go viral.
He said go make this video go viral.
Go viral. I wish of it now.
Now, other than that, the same thing.
No, I'll not be. I beg.
When they use these people now to after I don't use
Steve
ballot
ballot
box is finished, they will come give the appointment. Then they fulfill their promises. Nah, this video
this guy in Agbero but only looking at this guy. Looking at this guy in Agbero.
The way they talk, you go listen to Agbero.
The guy say there be peace in the community. Why peace no go there? Why be say that they in charge of the wahala? In charge. Why peace no go there the community? Now they're in charge, so there will be peace.
But when people are the fan and go see
they say how do we appoint people like this?
Evelyn, what you guys are looking for, you guys gonna get it. You know the funniest thing.
Evelyn go first year more.
Now Mary will go call here. Mary, let us be sincere. Una see Oborivori.
Let's be sincere.
Wait to una see Oborivori. Una will go write every speech. Give the man make it read. And they say they won't make it, they talk like Obama. It doesn't make sense. We want communication is about talk to me, I understand you. It's a communication, not be language I say make you speak. Communicate with us anyway, by all means necessary, communicate. When they put the mouth, then this speech, when you know say, this is some of the speech said, Obama not feel read them. They go write and give him Oborivori, make Oborivori, make it read. Pidgin is good. If I become a Delta State, I'm pidgin for the speak self. I for don't legalize it. You see,
but when he speak pidgin, they'll say this one, na illiterate, he no go school. Who gave him? Who appointed him?
You know better pass. You speak pidgin. You know better pass this apa. Who speak pidgin? No better pass.
By far.
I can say that apa.
I bet no, listen to the other one because the other one make me laugh.
Yeah, we have another video. The governor of Ekiti State, he addressed the people of his party. That was on the 21st of
the social media space. You know, it's not that they are winning the battle, but some of even my political appointees, because they are eating from both sides, they cannot even come out and defend the government. I'm telling you, very few of them, they will be on platform where they are attacking us and they will keep mute. They won't be able to talk and they are collecting salaries every month. Listen, please. I'm marking them one by one. I'm not going to talk now, but the rest assured, both those of you that are on platform where they are dragging us and you kept quiet and we are collecting money from this administration, we will come back to you at the appropriate time.
But why is he not calling their names?
No, but
fire the sets in these parties.
No, there's a language he used which I would have been happier with. You know, he said they need to dominate the social media space. I said to Lai Mohammed, you said they are liars. Yes. Then you lie against them too. If somebody, you see, in the absence of communication, that's where lies dominate. If the government is feeding us with the right information, we will not be going to social media to go and look for the truth. Tell us what is going on. How long? May I ask one question? How long Tinubu never address us? And I know how long Tinubu never talk to us. Other than when there is war.
Exactly.
Or till they go on crisis, Tinubu they talk to us. Your governor they talk. When the body will talk to us last? When did the body want to come out and address the press? These guys don't understand what is leadership. How do you lead people without communicating with them? Thank God they now have all social media. Oh, see, Donald Trump, not only in the tweet, but at least even if you not feel right now, somebody not be your PA to the help you they tweet what you want every month.
Exactly.
We get problem.
They have social media aids.
More than 10 aids.
Social media aids.
More than 10 aids. Nothing that they fit.
That they were handling their accounts.
Waste of space.
Talking for the governors. talking for these people.
I know there's one policeman. I used to like that young man. Oh. What does he say, Evelyn? That's the last video of the day. Let's see.
MSP Edafe Bright, and this is Delta State Police Command.
Is it the police?
We have always been saying that the operational strategy of Delta State Command.
I mean, okay, the police officer. He said they have he said the police need warrants to go to your homes to search your homes, but the police do not need warrants to search you on the streets, to check your pockets and check your bags. That was the way they were able to catch a criminal. Just recently, here in Asaba, they saw a gun in his bag, and they found out from his confession that he has been going into people's compound to steal generators and all that. So that was what was going on here.
Okay, can they just see you and search you on the streets of Asaba?
He said they have the right to search you, most especially when you look suspicious.
He said they have, let's define it. They said they have the right.
It's not allowed.
To search your bag or your pocket.
Yes, to search your bag or your pockets, but they need warrants to go into your home. That is what he made clear at the end of the video.
But more than that, yeah, they go beat you, let you carry the go your
They've
house.
been doing it. Even in Ghana, they search your pockets. But what they don't have rights to do is search your phone. They can't go through your phone. That is what they don't have the right to do.
Chris, and you, of course, you know what led to it. At about 4 a.m., I mean 5 a.m. Last week, Thursday or so, they were driving past Don and Masters on DBS Road, and they saw a guy just standing on the road. At that time, is the time most of them are just coming out of the club. Everybody's about going home. People have gone home. So the guy was standing and was carrying a bag. Of course, they will become, everybody's a suspect in Asaba because of crime and criminality. They asked, what's in your bag? And when the bag was searched, there was a pistol inside.
Yes.
And upon further inquiry, he started making confessions. If they had not searched that bag, we probably wouldn't have. He confessed to being, he's a robber, he's a thief. That he brought it to the club to groove. I mean, people go to nightclubs with guns. I mean, somebody can be a collateral damage there in the course of altercation. So I think Bright Edafe, my brother, my friend, is not out of place if he says the policemen are, but they do a lot of illegal things along line these legal things they are doing.
But can we trust the policemen? Can we trust them? Can we trust them?
Daddy Chris, marginal. You can't trust all.
You can't trust all of them.
So, and that's why our right is important. I don't see the policeman should not be allowed to search somebody. You see, in the UK, if I'm driving now and the police stop me, when I will park my car, the first thing I will ask is, why did you stop me? They will have to explain to me that maybe my traffic light or maybe one of my lights is not good. That's why then they can proceed with the search. There must be an offense. The reason why, and that is what they will explain to you first.
If you get hearing for notes, hearing for ear, you are driving GLK, they must stop you. If you are doing braids, first of all, the first reason they stop you by your physical appearance. People like us, they don't stop us. When they look and they say, and our own, they see NUJ sticker in my car, they see media press. So that one, but when they see anybody driving GLK, they must stop you because they believe that's the car most Yahoo boys, Mercedes-Benz GLK, most Yahoo boys drive. Except when they see that a young boy, you do dreads, you put earring for earring, they must stop you. The next thing they'll say, open your boot. You come out, they want to search for weed. Sometimes they even put the weed there. They'll search for weed. They're foolishly, if you are gullible, when they ask for your phone, you give them your phone and they just go straight to your messages. And when they all see your transactions have been big,
you don't know your rights.
That's when you don't know that they must find a fault. They start bringing your papers. In fact, we have a very lawless country in this country.
One of the major reasons I brought this video out is for us to at least commend those officers that are doing their jobs. Not all the time we'll be talking about the bad ones that go on roadblocks to collect on General.
I've
seen a video before this one
The same Delta State.
The same Delta State,
I
they nabbed a
remember.
criminal who just came out from prison because of he was stealing bikes.
Bike, keke. He went back to steal again.
He came out from prison.
Less than a week.
He went to steal bike again. They nabbed him, and this is another case of nabbing another criminal. So these are the kind of policemen that
2 weeks ago.
that
In fact,
proud
I
of.
think I will do ourselves a favor. I will try to bring Bright Edafi to this program. This is our program in the morning. I'll talk to him. 3 weeks ago, they caught somebody a car. That the Chris, you go fear criminals. So the car, all those door and the door, the same Delta State, all those doors. So they lose the door, put guns for the door. Those boots too, they lose and put. So even if you open, if you are just a normal policeman, you just open, come out, you're not going to see anything. But when they went, some of the policemen, they get where they go work, you can't say, like, say police, they use jazz too. It's not out of place with a quick suspect for this part of the world. They saw that, okay, policeman now said, listen, he called mechanic that should lose the doors. And when they lose the doors, you saw, you fear this country.
That one is not just
it's not just that's informal. I know now, informal.
So if policemen like this come out later to request for their pension, we have nothing against. They're actually doing their job.
Bright Edafi, he has to come on this.
Let's listen to Bright today.
So
under the leadership of CP Olufemi Abaniwanda is proactive policy. It helps. We prefer to be proactive than reactive. Just on the day before yesterday, on Saturday to be precise, this particular suspect was just at about 5 a.m. in the morning while operative of Rapid Response Squad of Delta State Police Command were performing their visibility patrol around DBS Road just by Donna Masters. They saw this young man carrying a bag. But they say clear conscience fears no accusation. But when you see the police and your conscience is not clear, it becomes obvious and the small fear will be seen. And that was how this young man was sighted in a suspicious manner. He was intercepted and searched. Lo and behold, the bag he was carrying when it was searched, just by Donna Masters, a business premises, this gun was found in his bag. This is the magazine, and these are the ammunitions that were recovered from him. What is your name?
Basi Udo.
Okay, Basi Udo did not only have this in his possession. In the course of our investigation, we discovered that he usually skates through the fence of people's houses while they are sleeping and steals their generator. At times, use the gate to come out or also take it out through the fence. And the time of their operations are usually between the hours of 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning when their victims must have been asleep. You say your name is Basi who?
Udo.
Basi Udo, you are from where?
Akwa Ibom.
Akwa Ibom. How old are you?
I'm 39 years.
You don't forget your age.
I'm 39 years.
39 years. Okay, how long have you been in Delta?
3 years.
3 years. How long you done dey into this business of stealing people's generator?
It's just recently.
What is recently?
I've not been doing it for a
How many months did you start?
I think 2 months ago.
2 months ago, and you don't enter many people's houses so far.
I've not entered more than 9 people's house.
Okay, don't reach 9 people's house. Okay, how do you usually go into the compound where you want to steal their generator?
Okay, I will
Baba,
jump
put your mouth
through the fence.
I
will look through the fence and I will see.
Okay. The generator, is it while the gen is working or they go down for that time?
It's off, sir.
So how much do you sell this generator you want to sell them?
Some they will buy it 40, some they will buy it 35.
Okay. You know, say the identity of the person where you sell and give, we don't get them. But we'll not fit talk here now. I believe very soon we'll also interview that person. Now, that aside, where this gun, where ever see the gun?
In my position, sir.
Where you dey carry the gun go that night? Around what time?
Okay, that was around morning.
Around what time?
In the morning.
Time?
5.
Around that kind 5 a.m. Yeah. Okay, so now your hand they see this gun.
Yes.
What were you doing with the gun?
Okay, I was holding it. I did not use it to rob.
You hold am as walking stick or as handset?
Just for a flexing for a club that night.
Oh, you want use am? You want to use the gun to flex in the club? Abeg teach me how you dey use gun flex for club.
I put it in my wrist and just be
How
walking.
dey use gun flex for club? I want to know because even if policemen go to club, they no dey go with gun. Even if they go with gun, they no dey want make people see am. So how you want to use gun take flex for club?
I just use it to.
How did you get the gun?
Okay, it's somebody that gave me the gun. The person used to pick
They say
just
see gun
be.
picking nowadays.
Okay, you na you wan condemn.
They see gun pick nowadays.
Ask me.
This story no pure. Oh.
You don't get thief when
No,
people
don't worry. If I don't give am one better slap, now because na television. Well, if I won't give am to water just now. When that time they tell I say, come on, open your mouth. Never see Nigerian police give me one slap. You don't put him on. Anyway, we'll come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Let us not forget where it all started. Where we told to remind Nigerians that today is the carnival. The carnival is inspired by your culture because it's a celebration of the Caribbean culture, which is the African culture here today. I cried out that the only state represented in London Carnival today is Lagos State. And Lagos State has carried that inspiration home.
Lagos State.
Create the Lagos Carnival. And they are organizing loads of events, film festivals and everything. In fact, Lagos State is doing the right thing. I cannot say more than that. Like I said, even when I was crying that there should be a film fund, a state film fund, Lagos State did not wait for Nigeria. They created their own film fund. What they have done is now been able to attract the talent. They are all living in it. I can tell you there's hardly a talent, me say if I can ask. Who is losing? How soon I for buy for Delta? Where they now? They Lagos.
You there, Jangbadi?
No, I don't think Jangbadi. I get one for Jangbadi. I get places.
No, now you mentioned Jangbadi before now.
Jangbadi, I get for them. I don't forget before the other one. So what I'm saying, whatever it is, you now begin to invest in their land. That is what God said, tilled the land. It's the duty of our government, Delta State, for instance, to do that. And Delta State is well positioned. UNESCO said Asaba is World Creative City, World Creative Film City. Can you imagine? It cannot be better. But Delta State don't have one single major event. They don't have film fund. They don't have film production. The only thing Okowa managed to build is an amusement park. Again, a lot of things are disconnected. And the painful part is we got the talent and we got the location. Delta State should be making a lot of money. So I'm not talking Delta beyond oil today. Tourism is an aspect you wouldn't even expect. I'm not talking about farming. How can people in Delta State go to bed hungry every moon at them? I know this is not the right time to ask that question because we're already tired. But may God touch the heart of those, the heart of men, so that prosperity will come to our land.
Amen.
We cannot and we must not continue to live this way. It is unacceptable. As it is now, we are poor people living in a rich state. And when I say this,
all the resources.
Yes. And not only oil resources we have, I just realized, I just point out the enormous tourism potential, which UNESCO saw from afar. Not me, UNESCO. When we talk about it, I'm not talking about the agricultural potential. It's unacceptable. We need to do something about it. And this happened because people like them, nobody, they need free to give the sister who knows nothing. Nothing. An appointment. And okay. I beg. Guy, una go remember me. Una go remember me. I don't hate you. You don't get with it and want jealous. You don't get them. This is Daddy. You don't have what it takes. That I am. In fact, in the UK, I know they're jealous, not of what you get for me. I can only imitate what you're doing. Meaning I can have no reason. You know the funny thing about me? There's nothing you have that I think I cannot have. I don't think the government is beyond me. I can become governor of Delta State tomorrow. Thank God what it takes. That you are in office today doesn't mean I am lesser than you. I'm going to run for the office of the president soon. So I am not a nobody. So I am not in a position to be jealous of you. So don't think I'm talking jealous. I'm talking so that the state will move forward. Because you're blind. And it's unacceptable. May God help us. And thank you very much, everybody.
Amen.
Thank you, Misha,
Thank you,
for
sir.
this wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
We will be here tomorrow again to trash another important aspect of our lives. And we hope that what we're saying is getting to their ears. It's not a time to compete. It's a time to move Delta State to the next level. And the rest of Nigeria must copy from Lagos right now. I'm going to come and bring a local government chairman that is doing the right thing. And I will show you what local government can become. It's possible. Can you imagine that a state like Delta can't do anything? What do you expect the local government to be doing? I just say allocation don't come. Engineer talk that day. They don't share. Hey, Roger, go ahead. So this man soccer. Get one musician at my place. Say here the pay now. Let's close today. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you guys.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 81.
SRTV.